The following is a presentation of OPTV.
Great putts, great moments. It's on Putt-Putt.
Coming.
Back left. Yeah.
Oh, it rounded the cup.
Talk about it, man.
Hit the pipe, and it goes. Oh, I got all of it, yes.
Off of the right rail, lift over a hill approximately 8 inches high and rock back and forth in the valley, and if you trust me, it's right into the cup. Good luck, bad luck, and good luck again into the bottom of the cup. Now, that's what you'd have to call the rub of the green. Once in a while it's a putt or a stroke that you can't stop.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to ASHEBORO. Tonight, this is the March 17th edition, playing the Winter Championship. We're gonna have this tournament regardless of the cold weather we have here. It's only a small turnout. We've got 7 players right now. We had severe weather that hit here on Monday. Brought a big cold front here that dropped temperatures, and we're a bit frosty here tonight. Conditions right now, it's clear, but the temperature right now is 42 degrees. Northwest wind at 9 miles an hour. The humidity is at 26%. The wind chill's in the upper 30s. It's going to drop down to about the mid-30s by the time we get done tonight. It is a 4-round tournament for the Open Division, 3 for the novice. Please check out our channel, NCOP 2006. I just uploaded the Perfect 10 tournament on Monday. It went live and it showed some positive reviews there. And also, please donate to our channel. You can see the PayPal and Cash App links down there at the bottom of your screen. Okay, so that's all you see here on the course. Let's check out the pairings for tonight. Okay, so there's the lineups. 5 players in the Open Division. This was all done by random draw, and then the 2 down there for the novice division. So that's the lineup. Let's get underway. First on the tee is Daniel Kurd. You can see he's already off and running here with the ace. Playing partner is going to be David Greger. And Greger flips out, starts his tournament with a deuce. Okay, off to hole number 2. Okay, Daniel Lips there. He'll get a deuce there. David's on the tee. That's going over the humps to the back rail. And David will putt for 2 there. And here's your other pairing tonight in the Open Division. This will be a threesome. Dylan Robertson's on the tee. Dylan, it's an ace there.
Great shot, Dylan.
Next on the tee is Randy Simpson. That's an ace for Randy. And the final player of the Open Division, Stephen Mackins. Stephen gets it. And that puts the Open players on the course. David Gregor's waiting up for 2 here on 3. And that'll be it. All right, we go back to 2. And Dylan is now 2 under.
Oh, good shot, Dylan.
Now David on the tee at 4. And he missed it right, so he'll tap in his par. Randy on 2. Nope, crossover. He'll get the 2. Check out Daniel getting the ace on 4, but it doesn't go in. That lineup in line with the cup there, but he's going to get a 2. Here's Steven on 2. That's in. Nice start. Shot there. He's 2 under. Let's go to 5. Oh, we got a straight kick into that left rail. It's trying to roll, and it goes in. That's the famed Opie Roberts shot from 2 years ago. Look at Daniel on the tee. Oh, we hit the other tip. And that goes. Look at that. All right, back to 1. Here's your novice pairing. That's in for Annette Dennis. She's going to play with Nikki Armfield. Yeah, she went over the hole there, front door. She'll put this for 2. So all 7 players in our field tonight are on the course. We'll go to hole 6. And Daniel missed left on the tee shot there. He'll tap in his par. We'll head over to 4. First look at this hole. Actually, from this angle, it's our first look. This is Dylan's tee shot. That's missed right. He'll go for 2. All right, Stevens on the tee. And it's trying to turn back, but it stayed out right as well. And we'll look at Randy on the tee. That one too is outright. All three get a par, and now we'll go to 8 for the first time tonight. Look at David on the tee. He won't get. He didn't even hit the right rail. He placed a Z shot here on this hole, but it didn't hit the right rail. David will get the deuce. And Daniel on the tee. This is the conventional shot that we play here. He gets it. Good putt. Back to 5. And Steven gets the ace to go. Good putt.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Opie.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we are dining green today. A couple of us are. Randy's only celebrating St. Patrick's Day because he's a Packers fan. That could go. Nope, it stopped short, so he'll get the 2. Let's go to 9. First look at the traditional hole 9 here. Oh, Daniel got the ace. Good putt. And David's on the tee. Top him? No, missed right. Let's go to hole 6. Here's Dylan on the tee. And Dylan aces. Good shot there. Excuse me. Daniel yet to play hole 10. Randy's going to be on the tee here at 6, and here is Daniel on 10. Daniel just caught the back lip. He'll wind up with a 2. We'll head to 7 for the first time. Here's Dylan on the tee. Lining up. It's going to go in. Good putt.
Great putt, bud.
All right, let's go up to 11. I'm going to stand by the back rail here, which will be literally on the tee mat here at 12. And David Gregor's on the tee. And that is going to be a deuce putt at the back rail. All right, now Daniel on the tee. Shit, up that missed left, and Daniel will putt for 2. We'll walk over here to 6. Let's let the novice ladies putt here, and that's on the tee. Racing down the hill, and it's in. Nice putt. We'll look at Nikki on the tee. Going to be a deuce putt coming up there. And on 12. Daniel on the tee. And he missed it left, and it's rolled down, and as you know by now, off the open end of the hole there will be placed back on the tee bat with no penalty. So he'll get the 2 there. And we'll go here to 8. Randy with the par. Just picked it up. Here's Steven on the tee. Hit it late off that right rail, and he'll wind up getting a 2 there. And now first look at the tee hole, hole 13. David crossed over off the back rail. He's going to get a 2. Daniel Kearns on the tee. And Daniel will make it. And we got Daniel picking up his ball out of the cup here on 9. And on the tee, we'll watch Randy Simpson. Oh, he bunted the ball, and it's not even going to get to the plateau. We'll go over to 14. Our first look at the drop-off. And Daniel drills that one in. Good putt. Here's Steven on 9. It's lining up pretty good. Oh, it turned left as it got to the hole. He'll tap that par in, and we'll go back to 14. That's going to be short for David.
That is so...
He's going to tap that par in, and
Right there. Come on.
let's go to 10 with Dylan on the tee. Dylan missed there, so he'll get the 2 off the right rail. 15. And Daniel gets the ace there. All right, here's David on the tee. And that's going to be short. Yeah, not enough power there. Look at 8. Annette Dennis crossed over. I guess we'll play left rail back door. That's a shot I have not seen out here. She's going to get her 2. Going back to 10. Steven's tee shot is short there off the angle. He'll have the 2. And we'll look at 16 for the first time. We got Daniel on the tee. Whoop. And it's in there as well. And here's David on the tee. That is in there too. Good putt. Okay, we'll look at Nikki on 9. She's putting for 2. Okay, she gets a 3. And we'll see Annette on the tee. She's missed right. That'll be a 2 putt there. All right, good two there. All right, I'm going to go over here as the first round's about to be completed here by the first group. And we're on hole 18. Daniel will be on the tee. It is going to be in. Daniel made 4 of the last 5, I believe. Maybe 5 of the last 6. David's on the tee now. And oh, he topped the ball. And he didn't get it up to shoot as a result, so he'll have to put this for 2. Alright, David's going to get a 3 there, so their first round is done. This is not going to be a long tournament because of the number of players, although we got this threesome here. That round took, for David and Daniel, who are generally 2 of the fastest players here at ASHEBORO, that round only took 17 minutes. All right, Randy's putting for his, I think this is for his 2. This is hole 12.
Good too.
All right, good putt there. Steven on the tee. And he missed there to the left. We'll have to watch him tee up for 2 here. Oh, snuck it into left lip. So he'll get the 2 up for that result. And let's go check out Nikki Armfield putting on 11. All right, she's going to go for 2 there. Let's go to 13. Dylan, not that one to go. And let's look at Annette Dennis playing hole 11. And Annette's going to be tapping in her 2 there. Randy got the ace on 13. Steven trying to trip this here, but it's short. And he'll tap the 2.
Wow.
And let's look at Nikki on 12. Okay, now the ruling is 1 scorecard length off the left or right rail. If you're around the back rail, you get to move the ball up to a Sharpie line that's drawn up there. Well, Nikki's going to... now, there's a 5-stroke limit there in the novice division as well. All right, 14. We got Dylan going for a 2. All right, he gets it there. Annette Dennis, she makes 12. And here's Randy on 14. And Randy also missed right, but he's at the back rail putting for a long 2. All right, and we got Daniel and David starting their second round, and we'll get to them shortly. Meanwhile, Randy's putting for his 2 here on 14. Nope, it's turned out to the right. And he'll space off the drop area there. He'll put this for 3. Okay, now Steven on the tee. It's missed left. He'll wind up putting for 2. Here is David and Daniel now on hole 3. Daniel will be on the tee. It's heading to the hole. That's a good putt. On the tee at 13 is Annette Dennis. And she'll make that one. Nice putt there. Back over to 3. David Gregor's going to be short there. All right, let's go make a walk inside the clubhouse to get the first group scores. Okay, so you see Daniel Strong finish. Well, the cursor is blocking the score, but he shot 27 in the opening round, as he made 5 of the last 6. All right, so let's head back out to the course. All right, here is hole 17, our first look at the water hole. Steven's on the tee, and he hit the top of the hazard. It does clear into the carpet there. He'll get a 2-putt there. Should go. Good putt. All right, next up will be Randy Simpson. No, it died there on the corner. He'll wind up putting for 2. Let's go over here to 7. Daniel banks into deuce putt. David's on the tee. He's got to hurry. It's not going to get there. It's short. He'll have the 2. Back over to 17. Dylan's on the tee. And Dylan's left, and he'll get his 2, and we'll return to 8. And lining up pretty good. Oh, it missed the left off the left lip. He'll get the 2. Back to 18. And Steven, oh, rim's out. So he'll finish the round with a deuce.
Yikes.
David is hanging on the edge there for his 2. Back to 18. Randy's on the tee. Hurry, no. Short there, he'll have the 2. Let's zoom up to 16. Nikki Armfield. I think, can't tell. Nope, she's putting for 2. We head to 18 again. This will be Dylan on the tee. That would be right, and he'll wind up with the 2. We'll go to 9. Daniel is pushed it a bit. He'll wind up putting for 2. Well, Nikki's on it in the drink here on 17. So she'll have to get relief there by pulling out of the water, putting it in front of the hazard. Nice 2 there for Daniel. David's tee shot is going right on 9. Nikki's going for her 2. Oh, I'm sorry, for her 4. That'll be 5. She picks up there. And here's a net on the tee. It's going right. And she'll putt this for her par. We'll get on 18 in a couple of moments. We'll go to 10. Daniel missed it behind the cup, so he'll putt 2 there. And let's go to 18. Annette's on the, I'm sorry. Yeah, Annette's going to be on the tee. I think she had a deuce there, but she had honors. After Nikki took a 5. Now the wind's starting to pick up a little bit. And Annette will finish the round with the 2. And to close the first round, here is Nikki. She's going to get a 2 there. So with that round being completed, let's look at the scores. All right, here they are. Daniel at 27. He's got the lead by 1 over Dylan Robertson. And Annette shot 35 in the novice division. All right, so we're completed through the first round. Let's go back to the course. All right, I'm going to 15. David got a 2 there. Daniel's tee shot should go in. That's putt. Now, temperature now is 39 degrees. The wind chill is now at 32 because the winds are out of the northwest at 10. Dylan's at 5 to miss there. Walk back to 16. And Daniel got the ace there. It looks like Randy Simpson aced 5. David short there on 16. He'll get the 2. Randy with the tee shot here at 6. And he just missed left. All right, here is Steven on the tee. And it lips out, and he'll get the 2. Back over here to 17. Now 2 for Daniel. And David drills the ace there off the back angle there, so he'll go to 18 with honors. Quickly, let's go up to 3. We'll zoom in. There's a net on the tee. And that'll stay up for 2. Randy on 7. That's going to go in. Good putt. Let's go back to 18. finishing the second round of 4. David's going to wind up with a 2. And here's Steven on 7. And it's going to miss left. So he'll putt this for 2 as we go back to 18. Daniel's going to finish with a 2. And here's Dylan on 7. Should go in. Good putt. And there you see Annette on 4 going for her 2. And she gets her shot to go. Let's go over to 8. It's a little late. It's still going to go in. Good
Randy ain't missing now.
And we'll quickly watch Dylan on the tee. And Dylan also gets a good putt. We go to 5. Let's look at Nikki on the tee. All right, she'll tap in her 2 there. And we'll go to 9. Randy Simpson on the tee. Get in. Just missed right. He'll have the 2. Let's go back to 6. And that's going to get the ace there. Good putt. Back over to 9. Dylan just caught the right lip, and it's at the back rail for his 2. Nikki's going to get her 2 here on 6. Tap that in, back over to 9. Okay, he got the 2 there. Putting Steven on the tee. That's going left. And that'll be a deuce. The next tee shot on 7 is missing left. I shall put that for 2. No, she crushed that one out, and now we'll go to 10. And Randy makes that tee shot. Good putt. All right, we're going to make a walk back up here to the scores here. We'll check it out here. It's going to be, whoops. All right, it's Daniel is in at 55 at the moment. So he'll have the lead at the moment. Have no idea. Let's see, Dylan was 3 under after 9, so he's in pretty decent shape at the moment. Here's Daniel on 2. And that's it. Good putt. All right, we're going to 11. Randy's tee shot misses, right? And David Gregor gets the ace on 3. Good shot there. All right, we'll watch Randy topping his 2 here on 11 as you see Daniel on the tee at 3. Daniel's going to be short, and he'll wind up with the 2 there. Now we'll go to 11. And Steven has this 2-putt coming. I apologize for the camera movements here. It is cold. I'm not really wearing gloves, and I'm really trying to keep my fingers moving here, so you have to bear with me tonight. Dylan should get 11. No, missed right lip. Okay, so let's go back to 4. And Daniel's getting a 2 after he missed the left side of the cup. No, Dylan missed. He'll be putting for 3. Let's go to 5. Okay, David's got his 2 there. And Daniel gets the ace there. Oh. Go 12. Good putt for Randy Simpson. And then Steven tops him there. Let's go to 10. There's Dickens. Oh, just a little ring around the rosy there. Over to 6. David's short, back to 12. No, Dylan missed there, so he took a 4 on the previous hole, and now starting to feel a little fix from it. Back over to 10. Annette's tee shot, that's got to slow down. Nope, she's going to get her 2. Let's go to 7. Okay, Daniel's missing left, so he'll putt this for par. Probably going to be the same shot he played the previous time, which was banking it off the rail. Okay, now we'll see David on the tee. He's got enough speed, he'll go. Nope, just off the edge, so he'll get the 2. Let's go back to 13. Steven's tee shot is going to be short there. That's a 2. And go back to 11.
Knock it in, Dylan. Come on, bud.
And that's trying to get it up, and it will not go, though. It's a good putt, though. And Dylan's going for 2 on 13. That'll be a tap in. And looks like Daniel crushed the tee shot there on 8. So he'll put this for 2. All right, we go to 14. No, that's left, and it's going to be a par putt coming up there for Daniel. I'm sorry, for Randy. David just grazed the lip there on 8. And he'll putt this for 2. Randy for his 2 here on 14. Nice 2. Good shot. All right, let's look at Daniel on 9. No, he didn't hit it, and it's not up the plateau either. So he's putting for 2. And that goes back to 14. That's left. All right, so Dylan's going for his 2 there. We go to 13. All right, back to 14. No, Dylan struggling now. Let's go to 10. David's going to get the ace. Good putt. And Daniel gets the ace. Good putt. Let's swing over to 13. And that's trying to go back door with it, and it comes up about a foot short. So she'll get her 2. Let's go to 15. And there's Dylan's first ace since hole 10. And let's go to 11. Daniel will, oh, he caught the left lip. That's, for a moment I thought I was going to miss completely left, but let's go back to 14. Looks good. Oh, caught the left lip, and Annette will putt this for 2. We'll go to 16. And Dylan missed in front of the cup, and he'll putt for 2. Got Annette now putting for 3 on 14. Well, she's going to pick it up for 5, even though she could putt that one still. Daniel on 12. It's missed left, so that's at least the second time he's done that tonight. Back to 17. Looks good, looks good. No. Yes. I gotta keep doubting I can't keep doubting myself. When it misses right, it has a shot. Back to Dylan on the tee now. This one will stay outright. He'll have the 2. Here is Steven on the tee. And that could go. And it's going to be our 2-putt there. We are going to 16. Go ahead and hit. You ain't got to worry about them. 14. Well, Daniel's having some issues with the ball staying on the tee mat. And that's in for an ace there. Let's go to, well, 18 there. We can see Steven on the table. That completes round 2 for the open group. Net's putting for, looks like a 3 here on 16, and we'll go up to 15. And Daniel gets the ace. Check out David on the tee. That's in. Good putt. Oh, over to 17. Look out. And it's going to be a 2 there coming up. We go to 16. Daniel jammed the corner, but it still goes. Good putt. Let's go to 18. Nicky got a 2. And I let Dennis to complete the second round. It's going to be left with what's on the table. She'll have the 2. Let's go to 17. Daniel will have the 2. David on the tee. And that's left. And he'll have the 2. We'll go inside right quick. Get the second round scores completed here. So try to warm my hands in at the same time. Well, Daniel is in there at 55. He's comfortably in front.
You're still ahead of me. You got 78. I got 81.
Okay, so here we go. Second is right now Randy Simpson at 62. Dylan dropped to third at 63. And the Nets at 78 going to the final round of the Knobs division. She's only up 3 on Nikki. So let's go to 18. Daniel's going to be on the tee now. This is the final third round of the Open division about to be completed here. And Daniel drains that one. And here's David on the tee. That'll be a 2. And now we'll go over to the other group here, playing hole number 3. Stephen putting for 2. Yeah, nice 2. Randy on the tee. And that's missed right. That's heading to the back rail. And he'll put that for 2. Oh, no, it sailed off at the, up as it got the incline there. Let's go over to stand over here by 1. All right, that's on the tee. And the net will ace it there. No, whipped out. And Dylan gets the ace on 4. Good putt there. We'll see Steven on the tee. Steven's gonna get it in. Good putt. Back to 1. Nicky's gonna putt for 2. All right, Randy on the tee here at 4. Randy Smith left, and that's a par there. And as we take a minute here, let's look at the third round scores.
Lefty.
Daniel will be in the house at 82, so safe to say he's leading going to the final round. All right, so we go.
Look at that. I ain't never seen that. Boom!
Can you go back to the tee and do it again?
Back door, the front door, hit the rail, whip, and then come back.
Come over, hit back rail, the side rail, back in the hole.
Well, Randy missed the triangle. No, David's is better right now. Actually, Daniels was not. Daniels was pretty good that first round. Hit the other tip of the triangle.
Oh yeah, mine was barely. And then yours was.
For 2. Nope, crossing over. He'll tap in 3 there. We'll go to 3. And that tee shot is heading to the back rail. Let's go to 6. And Stephen Lips there. He'll get to putt this for 2. All right. And the net's going for 3 here on 3. All right, she'll go for 4, back to 6. And there's the ace for Randy. Good putt.
Randy, way to come back.
Well, we got Nikki putting for a 2 there on 3. Let's go to 7. On the tee is Dylan. And that's in. Yep, good putt. Huh? All right, next up is Randy Simpson. And Randy just missed right. He'll putt for 2. Stevens now on the tee. And that's left. And we're going to get a 2 putt coming up here. All right, and in the meantime, we're going to go inside. Yeah. Figured you guys can take advantage of this warmth inside this clubhouse. So am I. You can look at the scores again, just to keep you up to date. Daniel's at 82. David's at 93. Randy's at 62. That was in second. Annette's at 78, up by 3 over Nikki going to the final round. Ugh. Yeah, hold up just a second. I'm just gonna.
Nikki's doing better since she got that pack where she can see in double vision.
Yeah. She, I told her, I said, I think that's really what you need to do. I don't know. I said, yeah, it won't hurt. Try it.
Is this butane right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Propane.
Okay.
Liquid propane. Yeah, that's just on low.
Yeah.
It keeps it warm in here.
Them radiant heaters use electricity. That's what we use in our house
Oh, really?
with gas. Yeah, it keeps it warm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to 6. Wow. They're on the tee. That's the net. That's right. And by the right rail.
Whole bunch of people. Are you closed?
Normally open on Thursday nights.
Oh, sorry, you got the thing?
Oh, she got the 2. Good putt. That's not an easy putt from where she was. Well, I look at Nikki on the tee. Are they? I might have been missing something. Are they getting a 4-stroke limit?
4-stroke.
Only 4. Okay. Okay.
We knocked it down to help keep up.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Nikki, well, she hit the
Getting
point there.
some of the open players are complaining about them taking too long with the 5-stroke limit.
Right.
So I knocked them down 1 stroke to help speed them up a little bit.
Yeah. Nikki got a 3 there on 6. Whew.
I think I've got customers coming up. I'm not letting them play.
All right.
Well, they can play after we get on the course. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, let me get out here and get some more. Get the threesome in. All right. We are gonna go to Stephen on 9. Good 2 there, over to 7. Hey, Annette's gonna get herself a 2. All right, we go over to 10. I'm gonna stand here by hole 6 on the stop sign. Dylan's tee shot is there, a good putt. It's not Thursday night, folks. Usually there's about 20 of them flying down there in High Point. Steven on the tee will get that one to go. Good putt. And here's Randy on the tee. And a trip there. Good putt. Let's walk up here to 8. All right, and that putts for 2 there. Let's go to 11. Dylan's putting for a 2. Gets it. Here's Steven on the tee. That's missed right. He'll have the 2 coming up. Let's go to 9. There, Nikki gets her 2. Steven gets his deuce there on 11. Back to Annette on the tee at 9. Looks good. Nice shot. Great putt there. I mean, Randy just got past the hole there on 11. So he'll have the 2. And now we're going to the final round here. Between David Greger and Daniel Kearns. Daniel was at 82 and he missed the first hole. Let's go to 12. Yeah, Dylan with the ace there. Good putt. Well, Steven got the left lip. And he'll putt this for 2, back over to 2. David's trying to, it was going to cross over, had not hit the lip there. I think we got Daniel on the tee. Nope. Well, you got a little fortunate break there. Oh, Randy Simpson got the top hole there on 12. He missed the hole about 8 inches to the right. He missed the rat hole, that is. All right, going to 3. And David's tee shot. He's going to try to rock it back in. No, it's going to miss. There's Dylan on 13. He's going to get a 2. Nikki's on 10. She lips out there. Back over to 3.
Good shot, Nikki.
Daniel's going to go for 2. And on 13, Randy Simpson is getting a 2. We got Steven on the tee. And he's going to get the ace there. Good putt. And there's the net lagging 11 there up the hill. We'll go to 4. I'm going to walk over here. Watch Daniel on the tee, who's sitting at 1 under. He started around at 82. And he'll get the lip out, so he'll have the 2. All right, so Daniel will be at 1 under still, going to 5, and we'll go back to 14. What in the world? This is going to be for 4. On the tee is Dylan. That's going right. He'll have the 2. We'll go to 5. We've seen a few trick shots on this hole tonight. One I didn't get a few minutes ago by Steven. And there's an ace there for Daniel. Back to 14. And there's an ace for Randy Simpson. Good putt. All right, so we'll go to 6. And to get the 3 under, good putt. Over to 15. Dylan just got it through there. A little firm on the tee shot. Here is Steven on the tee. Nope. That is going to be a 2. Back over here to 13. Annette's on the tee. She's not going to get the ace there. Back to 7. Daniel missed there. He'll have the 2 coming up, and now there's Randy with the ace there on 16. That ball hit something on the carpet. So he's going for 3, and he'll drop the 2 under once if he converts it here. All right, so he's 2 under now through 7. Stephen on the tee here at 16.
Don't fucking hit the ball.
He's short, and he'll tap in his par. And there's David Greger going for his 2 here on 7. Gets that 2. I want to see where it hit. Must have hit this. Must have hit that thing, yeah. Randy's on fire. He made 17. Let's go to 14. No, Nikki pulled the tee shot. Going left. And this is for her too, which she got. No. Back to 17. Whoa, Dylan crushed it out. David's getting a 2 on 8. We'll see Dylan's attempt at deuce here. No, at the same time watching Daniel on 8. That will go in. Good putt. And I don't know what Dylan did. I didn't see what happened, but he's putting for 3 now. That'll go. Wow, good putt. Let's go to 9. And Daniel will go for 2. Daniel's 3 under. He'll be at 115 when he hits this deuce putt. All right, so let's go to 18. As this group is trying to finish their 3rd round. Randy will get the 2 there. Stevens on the tee. It is missed left, and he's getting a 2. Now Dylan to finish off the 3rd round. It's going to be missed right, and that's a 2. Let's go to 16. Nikki's tee shot is... looks like it's in there. No, good putt. Let's go to 10. We check out Daniel on the tee. Daniel is going to be in front of the cup. I think he hit the rail late. So he's putting for 2. All right, he got it. And here's David on the tee. He's got a good putt. Over to 17. Okay, and that will putt this for 2. And Looks like traffic stop. Somebody got pulled over. Well, we'll look at the scores here. Daniel was getting ready to putt on 11.
Yeah, she had a 32, he had a 62.
Okay, so Dylan's at 89, so he did rebound after that 35 in that second round. All right, so we go to 18, and we're going to watch Nikki and Annette complete tournament play for the night. Looking at Daniel on 11, he's by the left rail up top for his 2. And Annette will finish with her 2. And Daniel did get his 2 there on 11, and we're going to have to move up here to 12. Randy, Dylan, and Steven are into their final round now. And David's going for 2 here on the rat hole. Yeah, I'm not able to make this out. Because there was a patrol car on the center lane just a minute ago.
They pulled a car over and they pulled into the center lane.
Yeah. But those headlights were out too the whole time. So I don't know. Daniel missed again on the left side, so he's going to go for 2. All right, so he stays at 4 under par into the final round. And over to 2. Randy's putting for 2. Steven's on the tee. Nope, he crossed over in the saddle, so he's going to get his 2. Dylan's going to get the backdoor ace there. Good putt. Yeah. All right. All right, we go to 13. Excuse me. Daniel will get it in. Good putt. Now we go to 3. And Dylan's now 2 under on his final round. To 14. Slid off that rail, and he's getting a 2 there by the back rail. Go back to 3. Steven is about 1.5 feet from the cup, and he'll tap in his 2. Back over to 14. Nice 2 there for David. Here's Daniel on the tee. And he missed right. Well, we don't know how Dylan played 4, so we'll figure out in a moment. We got Randy getting the ace. No, he's spacing out for 2. Go back to 14. Daniel's putting for 2. This will keep him at 500. He's at 113 with 5 to play. Missed there. Drops him a stroke to 114. All right, we'll watch him play 15. David's tee shot. Hit the tip. That's not going to get to the cup. It had a shot at it. Let's go to 5. Dylan's tee shot is left and crossed over. Actually, that's a 2. So my assumption is he's 3 under, but we don't know. We'll know in a little bit. Back over here to 15. Get it back to 5 under. Goes in. Good putt. Steven on 5 with a miss there to the right. He'll have the 2, and we'll head to 16. Daniel 3 holes away. Can ace out to shoot 28. Finish at 110. Played very consistent tonight. 28, 27, 28, 27 through the first 3 rounds of this frigid winter championship. Nope. Got a big kick off the back rail, so he'll get a 2. Let's go back to 6. Randy with another ace there. Okay, he's 2 under. Oh, he lips there. Dylan will putt for 2 here. All right, we'll go to 17. Looks good. Yeah, and it's in. Good putt. All right, Daniel's on the tee. And Daniel will be going for 2. Let's go to 7. Give him a shot at it. Yes, good putt. So back to 3 under. And Daniel missed the deuce there on 17. So he gets another 3 there. 2 3s on the back for Daniel. Dropping him back to 4 under on the final round. Steven doesn't get the ace there on 7, so he'll tap in his par. Now we go to 18. David's got the ace there. So he makes the last 4 there.
Good job, Dad.
Thank you.
And now Daniel on the tee. at 114 at the moment. And Daniel will get the 2. He'll finish the tournament at 114. And to give you an update, Dylan made 8, so he's up to 4 under par. And we'll see Randy on the tee here at 8. And that's going to go in. Oh, whoa. Boy. That was, my eyes will look at that ball saying it was in. So he gets a 2. Steven got that one to go, that's for sure. So right now, Daniel 114, Dylan's at 121, going to 10, or going to 9, excuse me. Looks good. Nope. Caught the lip. He got the 2. Oh, and Steven will get his 2 putt there. Right now, Randy on the tee. And Randy also gets to the right, and he'll putt this for 2. All right, so Randy was at 93. He's now at 24. Dylan's at 121. Well, I'm sorry, Randy's at 90. I think Randy's 92. Who knows? But Randy's not going to be able to catch up. Dylan is 7 back, so he's got to make 7 aces here on the back 9 to catch Daniel. And there's the ace there. There's Steven on the tee. That 2 is in. And Randy's on the tee. Ugh. And it drops in, so we go to 11. Next broadcast here on this channel might be tomorrow night from Burlington, as they're going to have their tournament on course 2 rescheduled from the severe weather that broadcast that postponed the tournament last night definitely will not be in High Point Thursday. Get 2 there. There will be no broadcast Thursday from High Point because Carolina is playing at that time, and I'm going to be watching that game. Steven's putting for 2. Get 2 there. So it's possible the next telecast is going to be a week from tonight as the Astros season starts. Get up. Interesting. All right, Randy's putting for 2. Nice 2.
Randy.
All right, heading to 12.
Randy, phenomenal putt.
Oh, a little strong there. All right, now Steven on the tee. And oh, it just got a top nose. So he's going for 2. No, missed that one. He'll be now getting his 3 putt there.
You move it up.
The Sharpie line, yeah, straight up to there. Yeah. Well, he's going down back to the open end.
Nice.
Now putting for 4.
Good look on camera, Opie.
Well, I could get the group over there putting on 9, but then I have to like blur them out or whatever. We can get is the cop still out there? No? Okay. 5 for Steven.
Huh.
And Randy aces, so we now go to 13. Randy's going to be short there, so he'll get the 2. All right, here's Dylan on the tee. Ooh, excuse me. Get in, nice shot, so he's still alive. And Steven's now on the tee. And it goes in. So he rebounds from that 5. We go to 14. And Dylan's still in it, so Steven on the tee now. Back 2 goes. Slow down. Yes, good putt. So
What a hole it got
going to 15. Slow down, slow down. Yep, he's still in, still alive. Got 3 to go. Meanwhile, it's Westside Stevens on the tee. All right, that 5 just got erased. All right, let's make a quick gander here to the scores here. Five, 6, 7, 8. Dylan's at 28. Dylan's at 117. Daniel is at 115. So Dylan is 2 back. And Annette shot 119 to win the novice. All right, so we go to 16. Dylan's 2 off with 3 to go. And there's this tee shot going. It is in there, so he's 1 back. Here's Steven. Well, Steven has erased that 5 with 4 straight aces. Nope, Randy's going to get a 2 there. So we're heading to 17. Randy's still putting for his 2 though. No, he hit the left rail. And he'll tap into 2. Steven might get it. So Steven has 6 aces on the back, but he's 3 under for the total. Randy's going to putt for 2. No, pushed it, so he'll go get a 3. So we'll march up here to the back of 18. Dylan can make this tee shot. It will force a tie. And I hope there's not a playoff, but who knows? I don't think I can stand another few minutes out here in this cold air. Steven with the 2. And this is to get the 10 under? No. That means Dylan will get the 2. Daniel's going to come out with the win. holding on. And now Randy sips it to close out our night. That is off the lip, so Randy will pick up for 2. And now let's get the final scores in. Daniel Kearns holds on to win by 1 stroke over Dylan Robinson, who made a valiant effort down the stretch, but he missed the last 2 holes, and he comes up 1 back of him. Daniel wins with a score of 115. Dylan second at 116, and David Greger rallies to get up to third at 122.
Daniel.
And in the novice division, Annette Dennis wins with a score of 119.
First place. Congratulations.
Okay, there's your winner there, Daniel Kearns, who just held on by the skin of his teeth. Dylan was charging down the stretch, but you had a couple of threes down the stretch too, which I thought you still would have held on to win, but you got to talk about how good you played the first 3 rounds at least.
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing a lot better since I got this new putter. So.
Let's, where is it? You got it? No. Nice. Oh, yeah.
Center shaft void.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I got on a program, PUTT-PUTT Pro, and you analyze your strokes.
Right.
So I started playing with all these putters I had, and this turned out to be one of the better ones.
Right.
I play way more confident with it.
Cool. Well,
yep.
sometimes that'll work, Well, congratulations. I'd shake your hand, but it is so frozen right now. I think I got frostbite. So, okay, folks. So let's. So we're going to call it off here tonight here from Asheboro. Congratulations to Daniel for winning the winter championship. Next broadcast is undetermined at this time. I know definitely for sure I will not be in High Point Thursday, as I'll be more focused on the Carolina game. They got a tough first round match against VCU coming up Thursday night. They're playing at the same time that the tournament's being played, so probably the next time out will be next Tuesday here as the regular season gets underway. So, for all of us here in Asheboro, first of all, and also let me send out some condolences to the Chastain family on the loss of James Chastain, a great putt-putt player and a kind gentleman that I got to know with for many years, and also his father-in-law also passed away on the same day James had passed away. That would be his wife Bonnie's father. So we want to send our prayers and condolences for them. And until then, we will talk to you from Asheboro next Tuesday. I'm Opie Roberts saying good night for now.